So joining us now is Chevy Chevalier with the National Weather Service office in Hawaii. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Aloha, good morning. Just being a meteorologist in Hawaii, dealing with all the weather, and then when I get off work, dealing with the beautiful beaches. So somebody's got to do it, right?
All right, are you a surfer?
I am not a surfer. I'm glad you asked me that because I want to say that up front. I like my body parts where they are, so I know my limits, and that's a good thing to say because you should know your limits. A lot of people want to come to Hawaii and learn how to surf, and there are a lot of ways to do it. So the best surf is right in January, actually, in the North Shore surf. We get waves averaging about 18 or so feet, and just depends. Sometimes you have to wait for good surf. If you're a professional, the professionals are out there all the time dealing with very high surf. But as I said, you got to know your limits and know when to go out. But January is the best month. But there are a lot of other great months too. I mean, this month is good. 13.4 is our mean for surf out there, and it gets much higher too. It gets a lot higher.
Chevy, I want to be a surfer, and I see the videos of some of the epic waves that you guys get there on the North Shore. I just imagine getting wiped out. How dangerous can these waves be?
Well, we have a lot of surfers in our office. A lot of meteorologists are surfers as well. And they tell me how it is. I mean, these guys are very dedicated to it. So they'll get off a 12-hour shift and go out and surf if they're alert enough, And I asked one time, can I try this? Because I'm like you, I want to be a surfer. Hey, can I try this? No, we'll start you off in maybe the kiddie waves, and we'll build you up if you want to do it. And it sounded like a lot of work. Some of these guys have been doing this all their life, but it can be dangerous. And a lot of people get out there, and unfortunately, a lot of them are tourists. We had 680 plus drownings between 2008 and 2017. Ocean drownings around, in and around the islands, and 55% of them were visitors, and a lot of them were men in their 50s and 60s. Unfortunately, people get out there, they completely underestimate riptides and the strong currents. I took a visitor one time snorkeling. Seems like it's innocent enough, a nice little shallow area, but you can get in danger really fast. So I do want to say, if you come out here and you want to surf and you want to learn how to surf, make sure you know what you're doing, make sure a lifeguard's there, maybe even hire somebody to teach you.
So talk to us a little bit about some of the weather factors that contribute to some of these large swells. I mean, they originate from a very long distance away.
Yeah, and we have excellent models. We even have one of our person, Alex, on our staff. He's like creating, models for swells in the surf. So it can come from, all the way across the ocean. The Pacific is obviously very large, and you get these weather systems that pass by, and it's mostly contributed to the winds. You get gale force winds out there. You get stronger winds out there. Systems, even in the southern hemisphere, can affect our swell, and that comes in and produces the surf. And we can calculate that and give pretty accurate forecasts for that. And that's what a few of our guys are pretty well trained on. We have some experts that all they think about is surf. So you can go to our website if you come out here, and you can check and see, exactly what the surf is going to be. Especially for like North Shore areas on Oahu, we have very good surf forecasts in all over the state. So yeah, it's mainly the weather systems that pass by that generate the swells that come to Hawaii and eventually cause the surf.
All right, Chevy Chevalier, thank you so much for talking with us from the NWS Honolulu office, and we'll let you get back to your business and then get